Gyanendra Mishra, the matter has gone right up to the Supreme Court, raising questions about Maharashtra elections, about EVMs, about Haryana elections. It has been disposed of by the Supreme Court. And so far as the question of EVMs is concerned, it has been to the topmost court of the country at least half a dozen times, and every time, Congress party, its backers, they had to really roll back. But somehow it seems the Congress party is in a mood to escalate, because this is a mark of desperation. This is the same Congress party which made M.S. Gill a Congress MP and then a minister. This is the same Congress party when it was in power. We had those unseemly, pictures of stories of Naveen Chawla coming out of meeting and briefing Sonia Gandhi. And, I can't help with the timing because he has passed away just a couple of days back. But we know those stories. Congress party should be the last to be questioning the election commission and to be compromising the dignity of the high constitutional body. Can you unmute yourself, Gansh? Can you
Sorry, I was almost. So I will make 2-3 points here, Abhishek. So you were talking about, first you started talking about that the Supreme Court has given, the judgments on EVM. So you were talking about that every political party should have in respect towards what the Supreme Court says and decide. But what happens when the same Supreme Court said to ensure, when the Supreme Court first very categorically questions the appointment of Chief Election Commissioner by clearly saying that there seems to be in complete haste and disregard to the established process when Mr. Chawla was appointed as an election commissioner. Then the Supreme Court says that to appear to election commission to be in impartial, the Chief Justice of India should be one of the member of the Election Commission. Opposition party, leader of opposition, and then leader of ruling party, and the Supreme Court nominee. Why the government give scant respect to the sentiment, not sentiment, but a clear observation order of the Supreme Court, and remove the name of the nominee of the Supreme Court and make the election commission construct?
You can question the BJP, but are you questioning the parliament's sovereign function of legislation? I mean, I think the parliament is supreme when it comes to legislation.
Yes,
the court can interpret. And so far as your complaint about Naveen Chawla by the BJP is concerned of 2006, remember, you can make a complaint against an individual, but this committee that the Congress has set up today, Gyanendra, questions the integrity of the entire institution. It is as if there is no oversight already available. This is the same Congress party which talks about Congress's Constitution's checks and balances and how they should be upheld. But this is chipping at those checks and balances.
I think, Abhishek, that it is also it should be a wake-up call for the election commission as well, because it should be a matter of concern for election commission as well, that why the main opposition party or the opposition has been brought to the level where they have to create certain parallel mechanism to observe and ensure that the entire electoral process is fair and impartial. Okay. So if it is a matter of concern for all of us, it should equally be the concern for the Election Commission of India as well. And here I don't think...
Are you suggesting the Election Commission is not concerned? Every time there is a complaint made, every time there is a memorandum, every time there is a delegation that wants to meet the Election Commission, we see, I mean, it's a public body, it's a constitutional body, we see the way it responds.